Hola a todos, ¿cómo están? So, we finally finished the Spanish alphabet. So, if you follow all the lessons, you are able to read almost every word in Spanish. But there is a little problem that will make it a little harder, which is the accent. As every language, there is a proper accent to pronounce the words, right? As you know, to mark the accent in the words, you just have to pronounce it a little louder. For example, banana. As you will notice, I will pronounce harder the second syllable, banana. So it's banana. It's not like banana or banana. So you have to mark the accent properly so the word is well pronounced. To understand this, it's important to understand the syllables. In Spanish, it's a little easier than in English because you just have to divide the word in voice hits. Banana. For example, my name, Cesar. Cesar. 2 syllables. So it's a little easier. In Spanish, it's important to understand where is the last syllable at the penultimate syllable for the system I'm going to teach you today. For this system, you have to take in mind two things. The first thing is in which letter does the word ends. If the word ends in a vowel, you know that the accent will go in the penultimate syllable. For example, guitarra, perro, cerveza, vaca. All these words ends in vowel, and as you notice, the accent goes in the penultimate syllable. The other group, of course, are the words that do not end in a vowel. For these words, the accent will be in the last syllable. For example, soñar, comer, profesor, español. Now, in Spanish, there are two letters that are very common, which are the S and the N. So, we have to add these consonants to the vowel group. Now, our first case will be like words that ends in a vowel or N or S will have the accent in the penultimate syllable. Some examples of words which ends in N or S could be niños, llaves, orden, crimen. So that would be our two rules. In conclusion, we have two groups of words. Words that ends in vowel or the consonants N or S will have the accent in the penultimate syllable. And those who are not like that, which will end in any consonant, will have the accent in the last syllable. If you have seen some of the words we learned with the alphabet, you will notice that some of the words, they have a little line that in Spanish we call it tilde. And we use the tilde for words that do not follow the rules we have learned today. For example, the word saxophone. It ends in an N, but where is the accent? Saxophone is in the last syllable, so it breaks the rule we have learned today. So that's why we put the tilde there. Other example, química. Química ends in a vowel, right? But where is the accent? One more time, química. It's even the first syllable, so it breaks the law. That's why we will put tilde in the first syllable, química. Other example, rápido. Where is the accent? Yeah, it's in the first syllable, rápido, and it ends in an O. So that's why we put tilde there. One last example would be almacén. It finished in the letter N, almacén. But the accent will be located in the last syllable, almacén. With this rule, you are able to pronounce a lot of Spanish words. However, there are some more orthographic rules that we will learn later because they are a little more complex. But at least now you know how to pronounce almost all the words in Spanish. So these rules are very useful. I hope that you practice this a little bit more because you have to get used to it. And I'm sure after some practice, you will be speaking Spanish very well. Thank you for keep studying Spanish, and I hope that you keep learning Spanish with us. Adiós!